Residents of Niger State communities are fleeing their homes in panic over fears of renewed terrorist attacks. The residents of Agwara and Borgu local government areas in the state alleged that the terrorists have threatened to continue the killings after they left over 40 dead and many others abducted on Saturday. According to the residents, soldiers of the Nigerian Army deployed to the local governments left the area shortly after arrival, leaving the residents without any security presence. Some of the villagers from Kwana, the last village of Agwara Local Government, and Tugan Salama after Papiri, before Gufanti, which is in Borgu Local Government Area, who spoke with our correspondent, lamented the absence of security personnel, saying they received threats and hints that the terrorists were about to attack again. Kasuwan Daji, bordering Agwara and Borgu local government areas, is a small village with a large Wednesday market, which the terrorists set ablaze with its surrounding houses and slaughtered 42 men after tying their arms behind their backs. A villager who spoke in anonymity appealed to the government and relevant security agencies to come to their aid, noting that there may be more deaths and permanent displacement of residents. Without security, there will be a massive and ongoing loss of life and permanent displacement of large numbers of people. It is clear that pending the elimination of the terrorists and dismantling of their hideouts in Kanji Game Reserve, there is an immediate need for a large and well-equipped military task force in the area capable of and empowered to pursue, engage and eliminate these terrorists whenever they come out of the game reserve again for further attacks, he said. Confirming the situation to our correspondent, the Director of Communications, Catholic Diocese of Kontagora, Revd. Father Matthew Kabirat said parishioners and priests are currently relocating from their residences. As I am talking to you, our parishioners and priests are leaving for fear of possible attacks. The security personnel that came after the incident cannot be found. There are no signs of help for the people. These terrorists are having a field day and our people are moving from that axis for fear of either being killed or kidnapped, he said. Kabirat gave the background to the recent attacks that claimed 42 lives, saying, on the 28th of December 2025, heavily armed terrorists riding on approximately 30 motorcycles, with 2 persons on each motorcycle, stormed the area and started killing wantonly. The victims are both Christians and Muslims. They also kidnapped an unknown number of women and children. They set the place on fire. It was so intense that the smoke could be seen 15 kilometers away at Papiri, he said. Kabirat explained that the terrorists left their hideout in the Borgu Game Reserve and traveled through the Kanu Hills and the villages of Sokonbora, Bako-Mission, and Shafaci. They crossed into Kebbi State, north of Shafaci, and proceeded to the village of Kaiwa, where they killed 5 people and set fire to houses and grain stores. They then moved on to Gib, where they killed 2 more people. On Thursday, 1st of January 2026, the terrorists passed through Shafaci again and burned documents at the police station before spending the night in the bush. They passed near Bako-Mission and the Tugan junction near Pisa village on the 2nd of January, where they gave some individuals a telephone number to be delivered to the district head of Pisa and the village head of Sokonbora. And at about 10 a.m. on the 2nd of January 2026, they entered the Catholic Church compound in Sokonbora and destroyed a crucifix, pictures of the Stations of the Cross, and musical instruments, where they also stole 2 motorcycles, mobile phones, and cash. After leaving Sokonbora, they occupied some Kambari compound nearby where they spent the rest of that day until the afternoon of the next day, the 3rd of January 2026, feasting and eating the fowls and goats of the people, he said. Another resident, who gave his name as Abuka, said the people of Papiri, Kwana, and Tugan Salama, both in Agwara and Borgu LGAs, are currently living in fear. Between Sunday the 28th of December 2025 and Saturday the 3rd of January 2026, this group of bandits have been roaming freely without being challenged by security forces. As a result, the Papiri school children, who were recently released from captivity, including my daughter, have been further traumatized as they are forced to hide in the bush with their families. Nevertheless, people are moving from the area in large number, abandoning their homes and properties, he said. Over 40 people and many others were abducted in Niger State on Saturday when terrorists invaded communities in Agwara and Borgu local government areas. The Niger State Command of the Nigeria Police confirmed the killing, saying that security officials had been deployed to rescue the abducted victims.